Are we coming or going?
We're coming. We're coming. We're coming. We're here. Yay! Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday.
Holy crap. I'm so glad you have a calendar.
I know. I'm like, what day is it?
Or it would be really messed up.
Yeah, every day would be Friday.
Everybody go back to bed. It's hump day.
Yeah.
And it is, because I have my handy dandy calendar, it's October 4th. I can't believe it's October already.
Yeah, I know.
What happened? What happened to summer? Please ignore this. That's what's the dog's name?
Ringo. Oh, Jesus. Is it going to be this kind of show?
I think so. Yeah, that's his mess.
I know when Lugnut was a puppy, I told him, I said, I never had this much mess when I had toddlers.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets pretty inventive with his play toys. So I'm talking to your father, Sally.
Great. He's up already?
I guess. He's like, were you asleep? And I said, no. Oh, okay.
What a weirdo.
Oh my God. So, yes. So I'm thinking
Be right back.
I'm probably gonna turn the show off about 9:30-ish today, just because I am gonna go to the thrift store and they line up. It sounds crazy, but they line up about, well, they open the doors at 11, but really you need to get there around, I usually get there around 10:15, 10:30. I don't know, just so you can kind of get a good spot, you know. It's a very small place, but there's people that count on these days where they put the new. It's not even a sale day. It's everything's regular price, but they put all of their new inventory out today, and so there's a huge line. There's probably, when I get there, it's usually about 20 to 30 people in line, and then I've definitely got people behind me. And comfortably, you could probably fit, I don't know, maybe 100 people in that store. That's not even comfortable. That would be like shoulder to shoulder. So it's a very small store. They have a very small. It's a big area. They have a lot of clothing, but it's in a small area. You know, everything's just kind of bunched together. So I know last time that I went, I I was just kind of smushed, and I was trying to look through the rack, and I got one chick over here and one chick over here, and they're trying to look at my stuff and getting in my space, and I just did not like that. So I just kind of had to say, this is my area. If you want in this area, we'll switch when I'm done. But otherwise, this is my area. Don't get in my area. Start throwing elbows. Um, no, I will be good. I promise. I won't go to jail. But so I'm gonna do that today. There's a few things that I'm gonna keep my eye out for. Usually I don't even make it over to like the flatware area, and now that's kind of sparked a new interest for me. So I'm gonna try and go over there and see what they got. A lot of people, they don't, and I'm just kind of going by what I used to think. I never knew anything about flatware, so I never looked for it or I never looked at it. So it might be a good thing to take a look at, see what they got. I mean, they might have a good piece or, you know, pieces. Um, so yeah, that's the kind of the plan. I'm just gonna try and do that, and um, usually I'm not there very, very long. It's usually the checkout that's the longest. Um, it just takes a lot of time to do that. So, but because I figured, I was gonna go to the bag sale yesterday, but then I figured, it's 20 miles away, so that's gonna be 40 miles there and back, and this is just my thinking about it. Um, 20 miles there and back, so that's 40 miles, and then I was gonna have to do the same thing today, and so I just figured, I better, you know, pick one or the other, not both. So, and another thing that I was thinking about doing, and this might, I don't know, I was kind of thinking about asking them if they had any part-time positions. I know that sounds crazy. Even I don't really want to volunteer, but even if they have like a volunteer part, if there's a volunteer part and um, they allow, they give workers there a discount or anything like that, I might have to weigh that and see if that might, work to my advantage, number one. And number two, it can get me out of the house. So I'm kind of looking at that. I know that I had visited that before and kind of let it go, but yeah, we'll just kind of think about it. And I will definitely, be upfront and act, you know, see what they can tell me. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I don't think, um, giving my time, giving my time and then maybe get some, yeah, it's a long drive, especially, in the winter time too, that can be a little bit rough, but, if it's a nice day or whatever, and if it's just, a couple of days a week or something like that. I know I'm still trying to, hash it out and everything, but
With that long of
or,
a drive, isn't really going to make anything, though?
I don't know. Figure, be on the road for probably 40 minutes. It takes about 20 minutes to get there, 15 minutes to get there. Um, yeah, plus gas and everything. It may not be cost effective for me to do that. It's true. But I don't know. That is a long drive for volunteer work. Man, you guys are a buzzkill.
Oh, it's
No,
volunteer
I
work?
know.
Oh, you're not going to make anything from it.
Well, I'm I understand not monetary wise, but if I can get you know,
First
deals
gift.
on items, then that,
Well,
you know, that would be the only thing that I'm making it on. But that's true.
oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's just about getting out and being around people, and
Yeah.
that is probably the hardest thing that I have going on right now. Is there's nothing around. There's
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like I said, if you go anywhere around here, you're gonna have to drive. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just part of it. Um, so I don't know. Is there anywhere closer that you could volunteer at and have a good time too? Probably
Well,
not.
Can we
Probably not.
stop?
Huh?
Is it
No.
can we wait till the car stops?
I'll slow down to
So
80. You can come. Take that with you.
I will. I need to.
Oh, sorry. Put myself on mute.
um, yeah, I mean, I'm just it's a possibility. I'm gonna look into it, see if they have any openings, you know, see if they have any need for. They might not even need any volunteers. You know, that could
What are you
totally
doing?
be. Well, I can't tell you. You were gone, so I guess it doesn't matter to you.
Don't be a
You
Uh,
got
bitch. You
the
know I
first,
love you.
Sally.
you have to be present to know that information. No, today I'm going to the thrift store, and so I was thinking about asking them if they had any um, positions for like volunteer work.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't,
good.
I don't, I don't really want. I mean, if they need somebody like part time to work, I don't really know if I want to do that. But for like a volunteer, you know, it's
Right.
not as you don't have that commitment.
Mm-hmm.
So if something comes up, but I guess they could probably still say we don't need you anymore if you
Right.
think on them a couple of times they may I don't know. I think it would be a good way to get out, a good there with this job there's no happy medium. I mean, if you're gone, you can't work. And, if you're here, you can work.
Right. Right.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's gonna be less time that you can list and less time that you can work on inventory and stuff like that. So yeah, I get
But
it.
I think you have to find that happy medium though, because I
Mm-hmm.
don't think you can spend every waking moment listing
Right.
or, you know, and that's what I've been trying to do is just, if I stay home, I'm, focusing on the business, and it it makes a person burn out really
Mm-hmm.
quick, you know. So
Yeah.
then you start not liking what you're doing. I mean, I want to
Right.
stick with this, but if I'm not liking it, then, it's all for nothing anyway. So
Right. Right.
I think you have to have that time where you can get out and, you know, do something else too.
Yeah, I agree.
So, um, I got an email yesterday from there's a storage unit place. It's actually a realty place, and I can't remember what the deal was. They sent me an email, or there was somehow or another. I sent an email to this company, and they said, when we have auctions or storage unit auctions, we will let you know,
Oh yeah.
by email. So I got an email from them, and they said that there is some auctions, local storage auctions that's going on in October.
Cool.
So they said that they would, send your information in, and we will let you know when the time and date and where that's going to be at. So
Cool.
you never know. Mama might be getting a storage unit.
Oh
That's a
God.
lot of work. I'm telling you, that's a lot of freaking work. I hate storage units. It is a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer regular auctions, because then I can pick and choose what I want, how much
Yeah.
work I want to do that day.
Right. Right.
But it'd be a good experience for you.
I think so. I think, and I think if you're not doing them, every day, all day, I want something to kind of change things up.
Yeah.
I want to do I don't know what you would say, like different things in order to get uh, inventory, rather than just go to the bins, just go to the thrift
Mhm.
store. I want to do a whole bunch of different things in order to get
Yeah.
inventory, rather than, because you get different um, types of things. Yeah, sourcing opportunities. Exactly. Spice it up.
Yeah.
I've
There's
been
nothing
keeping
wrong.
an eye.
Huh?
I've been keeping an eye on the auctions that they have like 45 minutes away from me,
Uh-huh.
but they all look like junk,
Really?
but I keep on looking at them just in case something good comes up. And they go for like,
They always look like junk.
no, but it looks really bad.
Because the
Like,
stuff that they take pictures of, they think are collectible and what people want. But there's a lot of stuff that they don't take pictures of.
Right.
right. I understand that. And I try to look through the garbage bags because basically that's all there is garbage bags. And I'm like, thinking, you know, if they left it that messy, if it just did, nothing looked taken care of, so I, yeah, I'm just looking at it.
Oh, you mean the storage auctions?
Yeah, the storage
I
unit
thought you meant
auctions.
regular auctions. I'm sorry.
No, no, honey. I'm just looking at the website and, looking at the pictures and stuff, just keeping my eyes open, because they're going for like $50. They're not going for a whole lot of money. So, if I can get a whole storage unit, you know, for $50, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely be a learning experience, to
Hmm.
say the least. If anything else,
Well, yeah. Yeah,
that's
at least
exactly
do it
what's going.
once and then see if I like it or not.
Yeah. Oh, sassy seller. She says she's got to do yard work this morning. It's it's cold here.
Oh God.
It's like it's
It's
50,
like 43 here.
it's 59 degrees here, and I am like freezing. And
Is it raining there still?
it's not raining right now, but I know that it rained last night pretty good.
Yeah, it rained here. Supposed to get rain for the next couple of days.
So I'm, you know, I just get that cold chill in my body, and
Mm-hmm.
it was weird because last night, so I just basically have been running the fans and keeping the windows open and everything. And last night it was awful. It was crazy hot in this house. It was like 80 degrees in the house, and I didn't have a
Wow.
heater on.
Wow.
It was just really, really hot. And so when I went to bed last night, I turned the air on. I didn't really want to, but I turned the air on, and of course, took all the humidity. It was more than likely it was probably just humidity, um,
Yeah.
because of the rain coming and everything. But I was just so I had to turn the air on, and so I turned the air on, went right to sleep, no problem. And then of course this morning I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, it's so cold in here.
Oh my God.
I didn't have the air low. I think I had it at 74, but just to cool it down enough to
Yeah.
um, be comfortable.
Right.
Ugh. Fish and a
Yeah, it's
picking.
like 43 here today.
Ugh.
It's supposed to get warmer, but I mean, this morning it was 43 when I come out of the house.
Wow. Yeah, I know that, sometimes we just have to make adjustments with our, like Fishing and Picking said, weighing the option of going back to being an engineer, um, with health insurance and life insurance and long-term care insurance. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere but up. So,
Yeah.
if you can do that, that
Excuse
might
me.
be an option, but and I know that it's difficult just to have like, an independent policy that you can just pay for while you're doing your reselling. Um, yeah, I understand. Kind of going through that right now. I have been looking into, getting on some kind of. I don't have insurance. I don't have any health insurance right now. Um, and I need to get some. I need to get something
Yeah.
just in case something happens. So I'm looking at that.
Right.
So, oh, oh
You
my
didn't do your
god,
other show this morning?
I did not. I didn't do it. I know, shame on me,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't. I didn't do it this morning. Actually, I need to go and round up all my stuff and get it shipped. Beth says, "Have I mentioned how much I hate taking photos?"
Me too, Beth. I don't enjoy it at all. That's
What do
why
you What do you not like about it, though?
everything. I pretty much don't like anything about taking pictures.
Hmm. I don't mind it. I don't know. I'm still trying to adjust um my photo taking area, but um
Yeah.
so I'm still working on that. But
Well, I was thinking about it yesterday. Oh shit! I gotta get that package out. Um, I was thinking about it yesterday, and I think I have come up with a solution on like, because I just don't feel like there's enough room in here. And I know it's because I have a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I think I can make more room by putting my shelves in front of my desk instead of on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And put them like where they're facing my desk. And that way on that side of the room, I could do something else with that. I could either stack totes or something like that. I'm going to have to find something else to do with my clothing because my clothing is like overrun right now. It's I got
out of control.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Because like I have all my jeans. Well, I have all my jeans on that candy rack, but I'm waiting for more padded flat rates because that's what I use to put them in to store them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, that's on hold. So now I have like 30 pairs of jeans that I can't put away because I don't have padded flat rates. And so I'm just going to put those in a box for now until I get the padded flat rates in.
Mm-hmm.
And then the shirts. Oh my God, I got so many shirts. And I think I'm just going to have to start stacking boxes and totes and stuff and with shirts in them because they won't fit on the shelves anymore.
Right.
So so I don't know. I'm still thinking about it because I might actually move my picture taking area too. So I have to see what happens. I definitely think I want to put my shelves in front of my desk. And I think that will cause it to be roomier.
Yeah. Well,
I know that there's some stuff in here that I need to just get out too.
yeah, I think,
Not really get out, but
I mean, in your situation, I think just going through a lot of that clothing and just picking through it and deciding, if is it worthy enough to be in the house.
I've done that. I've done that.
Yeah.
I went through all my clothing probably 2 to 3 times already that I have in here already.
Well, that's
And
good.
yeah, every time I go through it, yeah, I get rid of a couple of pieces because I'm like, ugly Christmas sweater, and I know that they sell during Christmas, but so if you please get out of my house. And, anyways.
Yeah.
Found these future kits, data kits. This one's called Maxtronic. They're little electrical hobby kits. And I seen one sold for $37. And so I'm kind of excited about that. 7 of them. I have multiples of one of them. Actually 2. I already have the listing made. I just need to take pictures. If it is. No, there's not the same. Those are all different. Yeah, I try to do that to where I'm just in like, 5 pictures of 5 things or whatever. Or list
Well,
all day and then take pictures for an hour.
yeah.
I would much rather do that.
Yeah, I mean, if that, that might help. Just, I know that makes it so you're getting up and you're getting down, getting out of your chair, sitting back down. That might make it a little more, put a lot more movement to it. But at least you're not going to be,
That's not even
taking.
that.
I'm talking about Beth.
With it.
She said she can't. It's hard for her to take pictures, which
Yeah.
I completely understand. I climb up that step stool, and that's actually what kills my back, is climbing up the step stool. And when I guess it's just kind of the certain way that I am, Yeah, that's picture one day, listing on the other. That's a lot of pictures to take on one day, and
Yeah.
you gotta change it up a little bit. 10 to 20 similar items, take pics, then go list them. Yeah. But I mean, if I had really bad back issues, I would probably do like one item. I would draft it and then go take the pictures, and then, keep doing that system. Just do one at a time. That way, at least you're making things live.
Yeah.
Even if it's just 5 items, going back and forth, and maybe your back won't hurt as much if you're moving. You're getting up, you're getting down, type of thing. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah. I've tried it a bunch of different ways, and it just doesn't seem. That's why I kind of don't like it. It's just because it seems like it's just
It's a pain.
there's nothing different to it. I mean, it's the same. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah.
have any. But really, just or not really action. That's not the right word. Excitement.
Yeah.
Excitement
But
to it.
yeah. But you have to think, I don't know. I guess you have to kind of put out there, that this could potentially, it could, this could sell today.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you have to kind of psych yourself up.
Right.
And I know that's easier said than done, but
Yep.
I understand. Woo!
That's my message notification for Brandon.
There you go. I think my counter is stuck.
What counter?
My feedback counter.
Oh.
It's at 9.99. Like, it won't go any further.
God, we're all croupy today. Well, that's awesome, Beth. That's the kind of stuff that you need to sell on those cash money or whatever it's called
What happened?
challenges. She says, on a better note, I listed something yesterday, turned around to get up and let the dog out, and it sold.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah. I hate that.
Bless you.
Thanks. 65 buckaroos. That's pretty darn good there.
Heck yeah. I'll take that all day long.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Have you ever had like a sneeze that just hangs there?
mm-hmm.
Like you just can't get it out? Oof.
Yep. Here it comes.
Are you kidding me? It's like my body saying, psych. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I need to go and gather at my... I had 3 sales yesterday.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Nikki, you doing a show tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
I don't have a guess, but it'll be me again. But I have a whole army of moderators. I think I added like 13 moderators or something. Because I didn't want to like not add somebody because I didn't want somebody to feel bad either. But if I didn't add you, that doesn't mean anything. It's just it got kind of crazy at how many moderators I was having. So I had to say when somewhere, and I didn't add anybody. I didn't add anybody by preference or how much I like them more than other people. I took my friends from this chat and by random, and that was it. People I know I can trust. And I know the people in this chat are the people I can trust, so. And honestly, I did it at random, so I probably couldn't have got on there.
Yeah.
I know fishing and picking is one, comfortable life, YouTube. I think Beth, Margot, Ink Allen Cash. I think Silverhair. I don't know. I think I picked everybody. A lot of people.
But that's okay, you know.
I got a whole army anyway. But you know, some people won't show up, some people will, you know, and so I think it's good to have a couple different moderators. Then people don't have to feel like they have to be there to help you out because you've got plenty of people that can show up and be there, you know. So if somebody's got something to do, they don't have to feel like obligated to come help me out. So I thought that was kind of nice too, that I had so many. Now nobody has to feel like they have to be there, you know.
Right. That's awesome.
I didn't ask anybody. I just made them moderators.
Yeah.
So if anybody finds out that they're a moderator and they don't want to be, just let me know. That's fine. I won't have any hurt feelings.
Okay.
I just grab people out of this chat that I know that I can trust, and I give them a wrench.
Yeah.
But like I said, nobody just.
You're glitchy. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. Is it better? I didn't just have people. I didn't not add people because I didn't like them or didn't trust them. It's just because I ended up with like 13, and it's like, well, that's kind of a lot.
I think it's good, really, to have, you know, all of your normal, you know, people that are normally in your chat. You know, the friends that you always see. It's good to add, you know, as many as you can, really. That's the way I look at it. You gotta add that. You gotta add those, because there's gonna be, you know, a troll or two coming around the bend, so you gotta be ready for them. So, sister,
I got a big army.
What?
you need to go to bed.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna drink.
Get you a drink.
I'll be back.
Okay. I don't want to be normal either. That's right. We are all one big happy family.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? Okay.
Yep.
I was telling my daughter about it, and she's like, Mommy, even the big YouTube stars don't have that many moderators. I was like, well, you know, I'm ready for anything.
Why not though?
I don't know.
Why not have as many people as you can on there? And,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, they're protecting, you know, your chat, and that's all. It's, you know, it's all for the trolls or whatever, you know. But at least they're, you know, you've got people in there that can take care of it, and you don't have to worry about that. You know, you don't have to worry about your chat being, you know, overrun by trolls, like, you know, like it was.
And I feel lucky that I have so many people that I can trust. I mean, I honestly, I don't even have like Dusty or Eric or Jason or Tara or any of them as wrenches.
Right.
So.
Right.
Because they weren't in the chat that day.
Right. Right.
I mean, so yeah, I mean, if you were in the chat that day, you got the lucky number.
There you go. That's all that matters. Oh. Yeah, I definitely think today is going to be a sweatshirt kind of day, and which I hate. I hate putting clothes on.
Yeah, it might even be a sweatshirt day for me too. Even I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, but it's,
oh my gosh, and it's 40 something degrees there.
It's only 47.
Ugh. It's crazy.
But if I'm going to spend any amount of time outside, yeah, it'll definitely be sweatshirt.
Yeah. Yeah, Beth says, I think we do a good job on Valerie and Sally's channel. We will make you proud, Nikki. There you go.
I just didn't want. I don't want anybody to feel bad if they don't have a wrench either, because that's not it. It just kind of got. Well, there's a lot of people, and then I don't want my chat all wrenches either. I mean, because then maybe somebody might feel intimidated. They might feel like, oh my god, this lady's crazy.
Well, that's what I don't even know how many moderators I have, but it's a lot. I just figured,
That's all right.
put all the people that was in the chat, just make them all wrenches, and then I added a few more after that. So
yeah. Well, I just figured this way, then nobody has to feel like they have to be there, because like in some of the other channels where they've only got just a couple of moderators, their few closest friends, they only have a couple. Well, then those people feel like they have to absolutely be at every show to help them out. Any of that. A few of them are bound to be there.
that's right. Fishing and Picking says, I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to pour, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before. I'll be there for you because you're there for me too. Aww.
Oh, that's so nice.
I didn't know you had
What
it
song
in
did you steal that from?
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like, but yeah, it's that's true, Beth. During the long shows it's good because we can kind of come and go, and there
Yeah.
you know that there's still going to be people in there to help, so that's true.
And eventually, it'd be nice to have even like having a show today. And well, then obviously if I'm going to have a show like on a Saturday or something, if I decide to, one or two will probably be there for sure, but everybody don't feel like they have to be there all the time, So
that is an awesome idea, Grandma Magic Classics.
What's
She
that?
said, I had an idea last night. Holidays are coming up, and I think before we just look for that something special for someone, I think we should ask in here if one of us is selling one rather than buying from whoever, that we can support each other. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
That's very, very smart.
She has a wrench too.
Yep. Speaking of holidays, should we do a Secret Santa? I don't really know how that works.
Never done Secret Santa?
I've never done that before.
Really? I don't mind Secret Santas, but sometimes people don't follow through, and then somebody feels bad that they didn't get a gift.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with Secret Santa.
Everybody should get a gift.
Well, right? It's because some people don't follow through with it. They sign up for Secret Santa through with it, but they got their gift, but the person that they were supposed to give a gift to didn't.
Well, that doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
I know.
It's not supposed to work like that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that I would be pissed too. That wouldn't work out very well with me. I mean, we could do it. If one of y'all want to take the reins and organize everything, I'm up for it. If somebody wants to do that, that's fine.
Somebody wants to do what?
They're talking about having like a secret Santa or something. They used to do this one thing. I think it was my mother-in-law or my ex-mother-in-law, and they would do Secret Pal.
Mhm.
And basically, they would any kind of holiday, they would their secret pal. You didn't know who was giving you the gift, but you would get a special little gift, like for Patrick's Day or for your birthday. You would get a little, a little gift, and you would do the same for your secret pal. Which I always thought that was kind of cool, because you got gifts through all through the year.
It worked for you had a birthday buddy and you didn't know who it was, but they would go on your birthday, they would like decorate your cubicle and just make the day special for you.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever you guys want to, if y'all want to organize it, that works for me. What are you laughing at?
Because whatever you said, it works for me. You're E.
I was singing a song.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
doing
if
a little
somebody
song
wants
and
to do a
dance.
secret Santa. If somebody wants to do a secret Santa, I'm not going to take the reins on that, but I'll be involved if somebody wants to do it. But
Yeah, I'm in too.
it's no big deal to me.
And I do agree with Grandma Magic Classics. She said that we, if we're looking for something special for someone and we go on eBay to buy it, that we should really put it out there in our group of friends and cohorts to see if they have it in their store, so that way we can buy from each
Yeah.
other, support each other.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
I think anyway. Sometimes it doesn't matter what I think.
I always care what you think, Valerie.
Oh, now you're just saying that because I said something. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I know you guys love me.
Beth is doing it.
Beth is going to do it?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
And Fishing and Pickens said that maybe we can have a Halloween show.
Yeah.
To where we can dress up our face and come on camera. Maybe break the ice for a few of us camera shy fans. And he's asking, will you have a show on Halloween?
What day is it? Halloween. Is that
It's on a Tuesday.
Oh, well, yeah, we will be
Yeah.
having the show. Yeah, I'll have a show. It'll be on Halloween, though. I mean, it's not going to be, I'm not going to, set it up for 2 weeks before or whatever. I'm not going to do that, but.
Best of the 31st.
No, really?
That's funny.
I know, it's like everybody asking what time do fireworks start? At dark? I always thought that was funny when people would be always asking what time the fireworks start. When it gets dark?
What are you doing today, Nikki?
Nothing. My daughter to work. No, she works till 2:30, so I thought, well, I'll go home. Probably
Yeah.
try to get my car cleaned out. It's packed back there, so pretty full back there.
Heck yeah, it is.
I figured, well, I might as well get that cleaned out. The trunk is full. Not good for the car to be driving it around this full. My car is really shitty on gas.
Really?
For being such a small car, Verona, but God, it's horseshit on gas. I filled up yesterday. I mean, I know I put a lot of miles on my cars, but I don't know. It just seems like I go through a lot of gas with this car for being such a little car.
Yeah.
So I think maybe since we have to find another car for my daughter, maybe I'll look for a car for me instead and give her this car.
Right.
It's in pounds, so I mean, she wouldn't go through the gas like I go through because she doesn't drive as far,
Yeah.
But then again, I idled a lot yesterday too, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I really like that Malibu. I wish my daughter wouldn't have smacked it up.
Right.
I really did like that Malibu. And I was thinking about switching her back. Giving her this car and taking my car back. Oh well. Wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Margo says, what about an energy saver car like a Prius?
Yeah, I think that might be too small for me, though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. The resell killers, don't they drive a Prius? They fit quite a bit in that Prius, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it and see. I don't really want to take on a car payment either, though.
Right.
I like not having payments. Oh, excuse me. Besides my regular bills, the only payment I have is my house, and I like that. Just in case the bottom was to ever drop out,
Right.
I mean, like when Gary hurt his shoulder and was off of work and he only got 60% of his income. I mean, if we had payments on everything, oh my God, life would have been just horrible. I would have actually had to work. Because I've thought of getting a new side-by-side. And I was thinking about getting a new side-by-side.
Like
But
a
then again, I
fridge?
don't want to take on payments. No, a side-by-side, like a four-wheeler, but it's a side-by-side.
Oh,
Where
gotcha.
more than one person can ride in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cash for it. I don't want it,
Well, and that's the thing too, is you could get one and you could just, put it on credit and then throw money at it, throw more than the, required payment, and you'd have it paid off in no time.
Yeah, that's true too.
But I understand, having.
I don't even like using my credit cards.
Right.
Oh, excuse me.
But then again, you are also, we also have that minimalist kind of, we try to live by that. We use, or we, whatever we need, that's what we need to worry about and focus on. It's not, really
Yeah.
what we want. So, or that's what I try to do anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But
Well, I'm far from a minimalist. I got way too much stuff to be considered a minimalist.
well,
Oh, I woke up at, I don't know, 5:30 this morning, 6 o'clock, something like that. Gonna go, got my shower in. Now I'm tired.
just wore yourself out, huh?
I did. I was hoping my daughter would have called in sick work today.
I guess no rest for the wicked, huh? Just
Nope. Gotta go, go, go.
yep.
I need to get some listing done today. I don't want to miss fourth quarter. I really got to get my ass in gear and get stuff done. This is our moment to shine, and I should be listing like 20 to 30 items a day right now.
Like a what?
I said this is our moment to shine. Fourth quarter. I should be listing 20, 30 items a day.
Oh, I thought you said listing like a bear right now. I was like, okay, how
I
does a
should be
bear
listing like a
list?
mad woman. I should be listing like a mad woman is what I should be doing.
Whoops.
Mm.
Misunderstood you.
I got my 20 up yesterday, so
That's great.
Good job. Mm-hmm.
I keep on keeping on. Get her done.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for telling me about taco stacks. I've done nothing but watch taco stacks for the last 2 days.
Yeah, I watched them a little bit too.
Phone all the time playing. I even made a playlist
Oh wow.
called Taco.
I noticed they said that they're not seeing the any credits. Beth said, did you get any kind of hurricane credits? I would call them on that. They said the store fee would be refunded October through December. Huh.
Oh, if you're in the hurricane place?
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
I emailed the special email they said, and they sent me add the shipping credit directly to my email. Huh. Taco Stacks. He's the curb hustler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, does he get a lot of good stuff alongside the curb? I mean, nobody here puts anything alongside the curb. Hardly ever. Except for Superior does spring cleanup. And during the month of May, I think it's May, you can get a lot of good stuff along the side of the curb. But otherwise, nobody really puts anything out. because our garbage people don't take stuff like that. So they don't take it.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to, get. I wonder if maybe you could get a hold of Griff, and I don't know that he would have anything to do with that as far as like, the email or the hurricane that we were supposed to get some. We were supposed to get some promoted fee with the store. Might have misunderstood. Yeah, that's in your invoice. You have to go down a little bit, but you do get that promoted. It's it's not a coupon. I mean, it's a credit is all it is, and they add that into um your fees.
Mm.
I know I've always got all kinds of credits on mine. I have no clue what they're for.
Huh.
So as long as my bill's about the same amount every month, I don't usually worry too much about it.
Yeah. And I would say, let's see, the ad fee for what sells on promoted listing is credited the next month invoice up to 30 per quarter, right? And I think that's for just a medium. That's for a premium store. Because I know an Anchor store, I think they get 25 or 30 every month.
You get 25, and if you're top rated and have an Anchor store, you get 55 a month.
So let's see. Margot just posted something in the squad, so I'm gonna read that. I'm sorry that I don't have a clear date of when the protections will be applied to the accounts, but I do have an update which I can provide. The store subscription and insertion fees will be waived for a 3-month period, currently scheduled for October through December. Eligible sellers will also receive $30 promoted listings credit beginning in October, though I don't have a definitive date to provide as of yet. Promoted listing credit will expire November 30th. The respective credit will appear on invoices in October through December. Regarding the $30 coupon for eBay shipping supplies, eligible sellers will receive an email with a link to their $30 coupon in mid to late October. So it looks like they are definitely. It's just taking time for them to get everything to get. You know how eBay is. I mean, they any kind of corporation like that, any kind of credits that they're trying to work into the system is going to take time. Not to take sides or anything, but it's not just a click of a button. It's programming and all of that. And sometimes, and then of course, you've got to get approval for all of that and make sure that it's all good with everybody else. So that it hasn't been a month yet. So I would just try to stay, stay calm, stay focused, and just try to make it through. Sally,
So
Mm,
and
they're giving the credit to the hurricane victims or what?
yes, yes.
Mm. Well, that's nice of them.
I mean, they're giving. I think they're giving supplies. Um, this sounds like anyway, like a special coupon for supplies if they're in that zone,
Mm.
the affected area. So
Well, that's
it,
nice.
and it may not happen for another month. Um, you just kind of have to
Yeah.
um, keep watching and you know and stick
Well,
together and you know
I've, I've said this before. I had a small, me and my brother-in-law used to have we used to do a small server and hosted a lot of websites. And that took a lot of programming, a lot of puttering around with it, a lot of always doing something, And it's not even close to what eBay's got to deal with.
hmm
As a small server takes to keep going, I can just imagine the massive amount of time it takes to do anything with eBay. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's not just a quick flick of the
Mm-mm.
wrist and push a button and it's done.
And I'm
um
sure they have the top programmers that they can find, but still, I mean, even that, everything's got to take time, I'm sure.
right. And
Especially
like
when they're not like, okay, everybody in Florida is getting this credit. No, there's certain areas that are getting the credit. I mean, it's not like just saying, oh, this whole state's going to get credit. Because I mean, then it would be easy because then they could just say, hey, everybody in Florida gets a credit.
right.
But I suppose you got to go through and make sure that person was in that zone.
Scrap Lady 530 says, "Hi ladies, I'm new here. You mentioned getting stuff from the curb. I'm a dumpster diver and do pretty well with that
mm,
stuff to resell." That's awesome.
that's great.
I got 14 boxes of sealed
Oh,
Tassimo
the channel.
coffee. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
What?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing is just, um, trying to everybody trying to keep their composure. When something like that, a natural disaster happens like that. And it makes it so hard because everything's stopped. Excuse me. Everything's put on hold and trying to, um, get things done, and it just doesn't happen all at once. It's going to take a while for everybody to catch up, and
Mm-hmm.
and really, I mean, it would be awful if they didn't, but it really wouldn't be out of the question, if eBay didn't do that. If eBay
Yeah.
just, said, well, you're on your own. I mean, it would suck, but
Yeah.
so I mean, don't base your business and all of the things that you do on what eBay is going to do for you. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
keep doing what you need to do and keep selling and keep listing, and um, the
Yeah.
way that I kind of think of it is as like money in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
You know, If it happens, great. If it doesn't, you're not going to lose anything. You just keep going like normal business. And that's kind of how you have to think about it. Of course, you want to get what if they're helping out, helping people out or whatever. Of course, you want to not take advantage of it, but if you're
Yeah.
due for it, then then get it. But don't base and don't dwell on it. If it happens, fine. If it doesn't, time to just move on. And I know that that's easier said than done because I was not in that, and I completely understand.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Beth. I never expected eBay to make these promises, but they did make these promises, so they need to follow through. I agree.
Yes, they do.
I agree.
Well, news about it. I would just call them. I mean,
Yeah. Apparently,
I know
they've
what
got there's a special email that the people that were affected by the hurricane can they can get a hold of the special place, the special
okay.
division that's handling all this. So
Well, there you go.
Hank said they did say that an appeal would take possibly weeks to receive a decision. I guess that's on the shipping supplies coupon. So yeah, you know what I mean, though. I mean, you just when something like that happens, you just gotta keep on trucking through.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, and
You gonna make
thank
it,
goodness,
Sally?
thank goodness we have
Yeah.
some people in the chat that can help with that, and if people have questions or whatever. I mean, you're gonna know about it, more than I am. So
Yeah.
I know Beth. I know Sally's like struggling. So,
Mm.
but
You got the zombie
All
apocalypse
right.
over there in Michigan.
no, she's on her last leg here.
I'm gonna wake myself up.
What?
She's trying.
I'm trying to wake myself up.
I just thought the zombie apocalypse started in Michigan.
Mm.
Ah.
Get your cup out, Nikki.
Yeah.
I know how to growl.
And that's the thing
Well,
too,
that
is if we can
scrapper,
work together and try to get through this, then that helps a lot too.
that scrapper / dumpster diver that's in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Do they have a channel?
I don't know. Scrap Lady 530. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you do any kind of videos or anything like that? Let us know. Be good to know. Scrap Lady, I don't have a lot of listings right now, but I'm trying to work toward getting an eBay store. How many items should I have to make a store worthwhile? What's the smallest? I mean, what's the smallest store,
store is
Nikki?
250.
250. So
250.
yeah. So you would want to have at least 250 listings, and you would relist those every 30 days.
Holy shnikes! She's got a channel, all right. She's got like 2,500 subscribers.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
Sally, you need to go to bed.
Hmm. You need to go to bed.
Search, save, and salvage team.
All right. I just subscribed to you, so there
She's
you
got
go.
a different YouTube channel. Search, called
Huh?
Search, Save. She has another channel, Search, Save, and Salvage Team.
Ooh.
Is it all one word or is it all separate words? Search, save.
This channel is for my crafting stuff. I sell craft stuff on this channel. Okay.
Oh, I subscribe to that one too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, earlier, I think I'm gonna close the show down. Probably in a few minutes, like 9:30 or so. Sally needs to go to bed.
Oh, do not.
Oh, hush! Quit fighting with me.
Get to bed, Sally.
Listen to your big sister, your older sister.
Oh, it's about time you admitted it. I want to go to bed though. I don't.
What the hell did she just say?
Shut up, Nikki.
Like, but I don't want to go to bed. Like, she's 10 years old. Yeah, like Hank said, that's really up to you. I didn't have a store for years because my items were high dollar and having no store work for my needs. There's a calculator eBay offers to help make that decision too. Okay, search, save. Let's see. I'll look for that too. I need to write that down.
Excuse me.
You don't know how to ban people.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I think the lowest store is what, 250.
yeah.
So I mean, if you're getting close to that 250.
You already did it, Margot.
Search. Yeah, you just have to push remove. I think it's remove, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you click
On mine, it's block, but I'm on a phone.
or block, yeah, block. If you push block, then they can't come back in, and they can't, and it completely takes them out. But tried and I can't do it. So you click on the block.
You got that one person out.
So she said, I have 50 items listed now, but I have hundreds of items to list. So, yeah, I mean, 50 items. I don't know. What do you think, Nikki? I mean, if you're going to consistently list every single day, I would say you probably need a store. If you list here and there and are not very diligent about it, then I would say you probably just keep with what you got. I think it's worth it just because the store is what, $20 a month, and then you get your shipping supply coupon with that. Which, how much is the shipping supply for the small store? I don't remember. 25. I don't remember what that is. But yeah, I mean, you got your insertion fees, you got your, I think you really just have to kind of sit down and run the numbers. $25 coupon for shipping supplies. So I think you just kind of have to figure it out. But I would do it just for the shipping supplies, just because to me, that's a good program for them to do. And so you kind of just have to look at it and see, what the best thing to do. Maybe look at that calculator and see what you find out. And if you're listing 10 a day and you're selling, 8, then yeah, you need a store. You just get a better, people can see your store. You can set your store up so as you want it to be seen. So that's what I would do. I was gonna look and see. What is it? Search, save, and salvage. I will look that up too and get sub to that. Always looking for new videos.
I would wait until I think it's what the magic number is. Yes, if you're going to list every single day. But if you're only at
I can't hear you, Nikki.
I can hear just fine.
if you're at
Nope. You're glitchy as hell. Sally! And now she put herself on mute, so she can't even hear.
My dogs are barking.
Oh. Nikki, you're frozen. And we can't hear you.
Do you want to spill the smell, man?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like Tara says, once your listing fees cost more than your store subscription fee, it's time to switch. That's right. Yep. Well, thanks, Margot. If you get a chance, go and click the little thumbs up video thingy majigger. Yeah, do that. All right, guys. I am sorry to cut it short, but we usually go till 10 or a little bit later, but I'm going to go see what I can find at the thrift store. So I'm going to get off here and go shopping. So you guys have a great day, and possibly I might do a working hangout here later, maybe this afternoon. We'll do something. So stay tuned for that. I love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow, if not today. Have a great day. Love ya.